And speaking of an edit, this man Luffy started walking slowly like he's in a fucking edit, bro. Bro really was walking like, you cannot live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me. Zephyr, otherwise known as Zed now. And you may be wondering, why is his name is Zed now?
Wait, so is his name is Zed now?
Bro, I literally just said his name is Zed now.
Wait, but I thought his name was just Zed.
It is, bro. That's what I just said.
You didn't. You said Zed now.
No, I'm saying his name is Zed now. Oh shit, you right. I did say Zed now. But anyways, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted.
Bro, nobody even interrupted you.
Forget the backstory. They just get to the fights.
Good. Nobody don't want to keep hearing you yapping, bro.
Bro, can you just shut the Alright, so we gotta start with the prologue. So we seeing this man Zed get his arm screwed on, and by the way, his arm is made out of sea prism stone, so you already know he from a box. And we basically got a mini war going on with the Neo Marines and the regular Marines. The difference between the Neo Marines and the regular Marines is that if they see a pirate, they booming them on sight. Like I'm talking about, they gonna actually kill them instead of throwing them inside a jail cell. And if it's not obvious yet, they also got beef with Marines. So now that I got that out of the way, let's get into the fight. So as you can clearly see, both sides are shooting back at each other. And right now this shit like a whole war zone. But just look at how these fodder Marines getting packed up by these fodders Neo Marines. So A1 tried to slice B1, and B1 he blocks that shit and come back with this nice ass slice. And then next we got A2, he done knocked B2 out with his shoulder. And B3 come with this clean ass uppercut and knocks out A2 easily. And then next we got Zed, he done inhaled some of that good shit, and this man got beefy, and it had to be some of that good shit, cause just look how this man walking out that bitch. Bro was like, yeah, that was some good shit right there. I might have to hit up round 2 after I'm done with these motherfuckers. Huh. So this man, he dashed towards them and started just swinging his arm, just making everybody fly. Man, some of them win with a swing. And next we got Ing, or however you say it, with the smooth elbow to the face. Then a Marine try to attack her, she dodges it and then dodges the next attack, and she smooth with it. And then she done put out the daggers, and she was legit just breaking all they swords with just swings. Next we got this motherfucker named Benz. Bro swears he from the village hitting in the leaves. Man's out here summoning roots from the ground and blocked the cannon fires that the Marines were shooting at him with, and hops out the dust cloud and started slapping him with his roots. Pause, I guess. And I'm back to Zed. This man still was bodying the Marines, and then 2 of these big giants pulled up on him. And Giant 1, he tried to attack Zed. Bro blocks it and then knocks his attack back. And Zed, he wasn't done. That man came back and blew bro chest out, and he knocked both of the giants down, but the other giant, he didn't get that impact all the way. So you know my boy had to finish the job off. And after all that, this man Zed, he went to go get the Dynastones. And if you're wondering what a Dynastone is, it's basically something that can blow up a whole island, bro. And it kind of looked like some dinosaur eggs, I guess. And you may be wondering, why does Zed need this? Well, I'm glad you asked. There are 3 endpoints in the new world, and his plan is to blow up every single last one of them. And with his reasons of doing that, he's trying to get rid of every single last one of the pirates. And yeah, that might sound great, but he also going to kill every single last living thing that's there. So yeah. But now that I got that out of the way, let's get to the fight with Zed and Kizaru. So this man Kizaru, he started off by blowing up ships and everything, bruh. And with this just one clash, this man Beans was just shooting everywhere. But after that, Zed, he was trying to go for an attack, and Kizaru, he teleported. And bro pulls up into the sky and kick a light beam at Zed, but he blocks that. And then Zed, he tries to punch him through the dust cloud, but he dodges that. And then Kizaru, he pulls out this light sword. And then Zed and Kizaru were just going blow for blow. And Zed was like, Kizaru, you really think you could beat your master at this game, huh? After I'm done kicking your ass, I'ma turn you into a... And then knocks his sword back and try to attack Kizaru, but he vanished from that. And then Zed, he was like, alright, you want to keep fucking playing games. Y'all remember how I said the Dynastones can blow up a whole island? And by the way, they standing on one of the endpoints. So if you put 2 and 2 together, you know it's about to go down. This man Zed, he grabs the Dynastone, breaks it, and tosses it at Kizaru. And bro blew up the whole fucking island just to kill Kizaru. Well, at least he tried to kill Kizaru. And just look how much damage this thing can do, bro. Y'all thought I was lying when I said it could blow up a whole island? Nah, I wasn't. This shit does so much damage, it's insane. But anyways, that's the end of the prologue. Now let's get to Act 1. Alright, so as we all know, Zed and Kizaru just had a big ass brawl, and mans blew up the whole island. And as we all know, Kizaru, he survived that explosion. And surprisingly, this man was able to survive that as well. And guess whose ship he ended up being on? No other than the Straw Hat Pirates. And Luffy, he was the one to pull him on the ship. But Nami, it was like he looked like he's bad news because just look at his arm and all that stuff, right? And basically, they was like they should just toss him out. And you know, Adorable Chopper, he see a patient in dire need, he gonna try to save that patient no matter what. So Luffy, he was like, if he wakes up and start like attacking and stuff, he gonna be ready. And Sanji and Zoro was on par with that as well. So hey, I guess everybody agreed to it. So Zed, he finally gets up, and this man Luffy, he just waiting for some action. The way he just looked up in slow motion, bro, that shit was so clean. And bro was like, yeah, I'm waiting on your ass to make a move. And after that, basically Luffy, he started to ask some hella questions, and then eventually he told him he's a pirate. And then Zed was like, you know you done fucked up, right? And then sent this man Luffy flying. And then Zed, he was also like, get the hell up, little nigga. Before I beat your ass, I want you to look me in the eye and tell me what the hell you became a criminal. Because I'm going to be king of all risks, that's why. And before I continue, I know this is off topic, but bro, I just burnt my pizza trying to make this video. Bro, like, do you not know how much I wanted to eat that shit? I was hungry as fuck, and I fucking burnt my pizza, bro. So y'all better show this video some love. Pretty please. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. Zed go for a punch, and then Luffy, he dodges it. Then this man flips the table that Luffy is standing on. So he punched him right in the face. Luffy takes the punch, and then he goes back to Zed and try to punch him, but then Zed, he blocks the attack and then punches Luffy. And then Zoro, he pulls up behind Zed, and he was trying to slice those little 3 things so he can rip his arm off, I guess. But that didn't work. And then Zoro tries to go for another attack, and Zed blocks it. And I did forget to mention, Zed fleet was coming to pick him up, and they pulled up and crashed into the Sunny. And I gotta say real quick, this man Frankie was useless this whole fight right here. Frankie tries to punch Vance, and this man hops out the way easily and catches this man with his grass power. Now this man Frankie is stuck. Next, Aang try to attack Nami with her dagger. She blocks both of the attack and then dodges it. Next, Robin tried to grab Vance, but he dodges it, and he just kept dodging her attacks. And now this man even trolling more. He made this man Frankie can't even breathe, and bro just chilling on him. Then they gonna hop on the grass knowing full well this man got control of the grass, and this man didn't waste no time and instantly grabbed him. Next, Nami tried to attack Anne, and she dodges it, and then she turned her into a kid. And this man Chopper, he got pissed and he broke out of the plinth. And this got me thinking, like, how the hell Chopper could break out of the plinth but Frankie can't? But anyway, he tries to punch her, and then she dodges it and turned him into a kid as well. And she also touched Brook and made him younger, but I mean, you can't really tell the difference because he's a skeleton. By the way, if you was wondering how her powers work, if she touches you, she's gonna make you 12 years younger. So that means if you're 12 years and she touches you, you're gonna not be able to exist. But anyways, Robin finally catches her. And too bad for Robin, because she turned her 12 years younger as well. And that made her turn 18 years old. And I don't see why that's a bad thing, you feel me? You know what I mean? But anyways, this man Zed, he punched the shit out of Luffy and blew up everything around him, sending him, Zoro, and Sanji flying. And Vance, he didn't waste no time. He grabbed Sanji and Zoro quick as hell, while this man Zed is holding Luffy with his arm that's made out of sea prism stone. And at this point, pretty much Luffy, he can't do shit. But he ended up tossing Luffy because they decided to just blow up the whole ship. So their whole fleet just started shooting at the Sunny, and the amount of damage this Sunny was taking was crazy. If there was any other ship by now, it probably would have got sunk. But anyways, they eventually get out of this situation with the Kudo burst like always, you know. And yeah, that's gonna end Act 1. I'm not gonna lie, my boy Luffy, he definitely gotta go get his get back after that. You helped somebody and then they came and beat your ass and they was blowing up your ship. Nah, you gotta get your get back now. So with that being said, Act 2 has begun. Alright y'all, so Zed had my boy Luffy thinking about life. Like, when have we ever seen this man Luffy sitting and bobbing by himself? Zed really got this man Luffy locked in for real now. And on top of that, we have Marines running after his crewmates, bro. And you know they done fucked up now, cause when they get to this point when this man Luffy don't show his eyes and he let the hat cover his eyes, it's over. This man Luffy didn't waste no time and hit them with the Conqueror Rez instantly. I wonder why they gave it a pink wave though. But anyways, the Marine tells Luffy that Zed is on the other side of the island fighting his peoples. And bro wasn't lying, this man was swinging his arm left and right, knocking every single one of them out. And out of nowhere, this Vice Admiral tried to attack Zed and this man blocks his attack. And after that, they really were just going blow for real. This shit was looking smooth as hell. Until bro really tried to use Iron Body. And then Zed, he just finished him off with a gut punch. I give him his props though for lasting that long. But anyways, Luffy ended up catching up to Zed. Cause you know my boy, he wanted his get back. And my boy Luffy, he didn't waste no time. He pulled up with an attack, but this man Zed, he blocks it. And bro was like, hey, would you look at that? These punk ass pirates is back. And I'm not gonna lie, sorry for the Sanji fans, but your boy Sanji gotta do better than this. Why the fuck he look zesty? If I was watching this, I would think Sanji would say some shit like this. Who he talking to? We about to beat his ass. Ain't that right, Luffy? Shut the hell up, Sanji. We gotta get him to subscribe to our channel first. Show me you have heart, boy. I might just do it. After that, Luffy wasn't wasting no time. He was trying to make sure Zed subscribed to the channel. So bro run full speed ahead towards him and he tries to throw a punch, but Zed, he blocks it. Then Luffy jumps back and goes second gear. Next, Zed started shooting at Luffy, and I had to slow it down a little bit because that boy was dodging a little bit too fast. Then after that, he took off running to Zed, and then he punches him, but then Zed blocks it. And then Zed, he throws Luffy off him and starts shooting at him again. And peep how my boy Luffy was running Naruto style through the bullets like this. My boy definitely had the will of fire in him, because no way he didn't get touched by those bullets. That's crazy. It's either Zed don't really have no aim, or this man Luffy was just like that for real. Anyways, this man Luffy, he does this clean ass flip. This man does a front flip slash cartwheel in the air, bro, and lands inside the dust clouds. Since when my boy Luffy know how to do some moves like that? Anyways, this man Zed, he shoots a whole beam at this man Luffy, but this man Luffy, he dodges it, but just barely. And that one beam was enough to cause all this destruction, bro. And Mins was just shooting it back to back. But anyway, Zoro and Ann, I'm gonna say Ann because I think that's how you say the name, they were squabbling in the water at first, and then she hit the generic "we'll catch you next time" type shit. And it was the same with Sanji and Benz, but this man Sanji was able to boot this man in the face before he leave. And then bro was like, no, I gotta go, get out of here. And back to Luffy and Zed. They were still squabbling for a little bit. Then Luffy, he jumps back, and then he started running back to Zed. Then Zed, he blows up the ground, and that sent Luffy's straw hat flying. And while Luffy was in the air, he started shooting all at him and stuff, but Luffy, he tanks it with all the bullets, and then he knocks it back at him. Then Zed was like, alright. Then this man pull out the blicky and shoots this man Luffy with a sea prism stone bullet, causing this man Luffy to become weakened. And not only that he did that, this man, he picks up his hat and walks away with it.
Is this nigga serious?
Luffy tried running towards him, but you know he was all hurt and shit. And then this man Zed, he grabs him and blows this man up and had my boy laid out. So right now it's 0-2 and it's not looking so good for Luffy. This man lost twice to this man Zed. And with that, we're gonna end Act 2. And before we get to the final act, I just want to show y'all how them boys really pulled up in all red. Them boys feeling bloody today. And if the crew dripped out like this, y'all know they can't lose this time. Before they was off to leave to fight Zed one more time, the kid was like this. Hey guys, you gotta promise me that you're gonna make Zed subscribe to the channel. And Luffy was like, don't worry kid, we're gonna make him subscribe this time. And with that being said, let's go to the final act. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final act. So let's finish this off with a bang. Speaking of a bang, this man Usopp is about to let off the gun cannon. Luffy was like, fire that bitch. My man Usopp, he put that shit back and he let that shit rip. Pause, I guess. And bro blew up all these damn ships in one go. They eviscerated these ships. Now that I think about it, these motherfuckers is murderers. But anyways, they end up pulling up on the island and they didn't waste no time. You got my man Frankie, he already shooting shit out his shoulders. Then you got my boy Sanji, he nice with the gun low key, but you know he ain't Sanji without them kicks. Next, my boy Usopp, he pulls up with the 100-ton hammer and he whacks Buddy with it. And he runs away to give Buddy a head start. Cause we all know Usopp, he's too strong for them. Next, we got Baby Chopper over here. This man made a mini guard point and started busting at these motherfuckers. And then next, this man Luffy, he get a slice in. Then after that, they shoot at him, but he blocks the shot. And then he was like, man, fuck these swords. Then he goes after them. And last but not least, we got this man Zoro that's slicing them down nonchalantly. Just look at bro face. He look lost in thought. Bro probably like, why the fuck else I'm even here right now? But y'all want to know the funny thing? He actually did got lost, but Ann, or however you say her name, was the one that ended up finding him, bro. Nah, that's crazy. And next we got Sanji and Benz. They already getting down to business. And here we got this man Luffy. He beating these motherfuckers up with meat. And then after that, he eats it, bro. Bro, I cannot imagine somebody beating me up with meat and then eat it afterwards. That's diabolical as fuck, bro. You gotta be a sick ass human to do some shit like that, bro. And this man Zed, he's just chilling, waiting for Luffy to come. Bro even have his straw hat on a dinosaur, bro. You know how disrespectful that is? That is quite literally like your op is putting you on a t-shirt, bro. Anyways, they still got my man Luffy fighting these fathers, so let's just get right to it. So Buddy tried to hit this man Luffy with a spear. Luffy, he deflects it with his feet and then punch bro in the face. And that's other dude try to hit him with a spear. This man Luffy, he dodges it and then kick him right in the face. Then these other dudes try to come. He hops up in the air and double kicks both of them in the face with the same leg and sent dude flying in the crowd. Next, he must be had something personal with this father right here. This man jumps up in the air and punched the shit out of him. And same with Buddy right here. This man Luffy must be had a lock-in mechanic. The way this man just really had his sight on him and he just stuck him right in the shit. And then somebody trying to run up on him, this man kicks him right in the face. This man Luffy be doing these running badly, bro. Bro does not care for real. But anyway, somebody tried to attack Luffy. This man, he dodges it. Then he just went after the other dude and then kicked him. And puts himself with his feet at and bodies the rest of these motherfuckers. Next, Buddy put out the bazooka and then we get this iconic dodge that every editor known to mankind used for a flow edit transition. And speaking of an edit, this man Luffy started walking slowly like he's in a fucking edit, bro. Bro really was walking like, you cannot live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me. And then he just dashed towards them and they give us this cool ass transition to Zoro fight. And you could tell that Zoro is going easy on her because she's not black. Meanwhile, this man Sanji, he bodying the fuck out of Benz. Then they transition us to Robin. And she was smooth with it. She sliced Buddy and then she jumps up in the air and blow bro brains out. Next, this man bro, he give us a fancy sword play and then freeze all their ass. And next Robin, she come back with her huge leg and just start kicking every single last one of them. And then next we got a little adorable Chopper. They try to swing on him, he dodges it and then lands on a rock. And then next hop on both of their heads. And some dude, he tried to run up on him and punch him, but this man Chopper, he dodges it. And next after that, somebody tried to come slice him from behind. This man jumps and kick him in the face and grabs other Buddy with his two little feet and slams him on the ground and then kicks him in the face and then does a handstand on Buddy's sword and kicks him in the face. This man Chopper, he nimble as hell, bro. Like low-key, this man Chopper, he have some boxing skill. You can't lie about that. Man's out here really doing tricks and shit and doing kicks off motherfucking faces and all this. This man, he's a goat for real. But anyways, next up we got our boy Usopp. Somebody try to strike him from behind. This man, he dodges it. Don't play with him. And then shoots Buddy in the face. And then next somebody try to strike him again. He dodges that and he was like, you know what, man, fuck this shit. They was running to him. This man, he really sent their ass to heaven for real. Made them boys take flight. And that's we got little Nami over here. You know she do not care. She done strike everybody down, including the crewmates. She like, man, forget this. And after all that, they done pulled out the pasta feaster on them. And them boys were just blowing anything up in sight. But luckily they had Frankie on their side. That boy was sniping them with his shoulder guns. Then after that, my boy, he done hopped in the General Frankie. And bro just started whacking all the pasta feaster. Like he was really rocking they shit. And then pulls out the radical beam and incinerate them. And for last but not least, we got Sanji and we got Zoro left. So she tries to attack Zoro and this man blocks it with his hilt while the sword is in his mouth, by the way. Then knocks her back, but she dodges it. He tries to go for another one, but she dodges it. And then she tries to hit him with a dagger, but he knocks it out her hand. And tries to slice her again, but she smoothly hops out the way and pull out the blicky and starts shooting at him. And he sliced through those bullets like it was nothing and dashed towards her and slices her gun out her her hand, bro. Bro was really like enough is enough and basically just finished her off with a dragon aura, bro. You can't tell me this man's aura wasn't going easy on her. And why bro picked his head up like that? Bro got up zasty, I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, this man Sanji kicks Ban Shuriken and this man mid-air rocket boosts towards him and kicks the shit out of him and starts just bullying this man, giving bro the massage of his life. And for his final attack, this man set himself on fire and kicked the shit out of him. I low-key feel bad for bro because the whole time this man Sanji was just blitzing him the whole movie, bro. This man Sanji was just spamming the X button the whole time. He wasn't giving bro no chance to even try to do a move. I'm not gonna lie, if I was him, I would have been mad as hell. But enough about that. Let's get to the fight that everybody been waiting for. Luffy faces Zed. So both Luffy and Zed does a fist bump, and then Zed he try to strike him, and then Luffy he hops over him and run towards him and start punching the shit out of his Sea Prism Stone arm. And then Zed was like, well, that's not enough to make me subscribe. If you want me to, you have to put a little bit more effort in those punches, little kid. Luffy he goes for the punch and then Zed he blocks it, and then he's trying to swing at Luffy, but Luffy he hops over that and dodges that. And see right here, it looked like they was about to clash, but nah, this man Zed he gut punched the shit out of this man Luffy. Sent him flying a little bit, but they wasn't done. They did 1, 2, 3, 4 clashes. And on that last one, this man Zed he blew this man Luffy's shirt off. But Luffy he wasn't done yet. He punches him in the face, and then he punches him in the chest, and then he punches him in the stomach, and he started to build up momentum and started just throwing barrages of attack at him. And Zed he was blocking him until his arm scrap thing broke off. And Luffy he makes his fist big and he punches Zed with it and knocks Zed back a little bit. And Zed was like, damn it, that shit almost knocked the wind out of me. But hold up, Luffy wasn't done yet. He went second gear and jumped towards Zed, and this man started yelling and shit, and they both clashed and they made a fucking big explosion. And with that punch, this man Luffy was able to land a dent inside his arm. But not only that, he broke his shit as well too. So you know what that means? Now he can't use that Sea Prism arm no more, so all they had to do was box. And now this man Zed, he's actually enjoying the fight now. Bro was like, what damn kid, you really want me to subscribe to the channel, huh? Joke's on you, kid. I was already subscribed to the channel. Now show me what you got. They both run to each other and does a clash. And look how goofy this man Luffy tried to run back towards him. Anyways, Zed he punches him again. And he was like, man, forget this. He punched bro in the face, and then he punches him in the stomach, and then punches him in the chest, and then hits him with a mean right hook, and then goes at it one more time. Luffy he get knocked back, but he goes right back after him. This man Luffy, he's stubborn as hell, and I bet he want to even the odds. Cause bro beat his ass twice and took his hat. Like, that's actually a fade. He have to win this time, bro. But anyways, Luffy he comes in with a gut punch. And then Zed punches him in his stomach, and that shit looked like it was painful as hell because it made bro coughed off some spit. Next, Luffy and Zed throws a punch, but it get canceled out. And then Luffy he punches him in the stomach. Then Zed give him a left hook to the face. Then he doubled it. Then Luffy give this man a mean right hook to the face, knocking bro glasses off. Made buddy have some flashbacks after that. But he was enjoying this shit. Anyways, this man Luffy hit him with a loose gut punch. Then they both take a little breather. Then Zed he rocks Luffy's shit again. Made bro run to the wall. He had to take a break. But anyways, Zed he throws another one. Luffy he blocks that one. Then he throws another one and hit him in the stomach again. These motherfuckers is in love with these gut punches. Then now the whole match they been just gut punching each other, bro. But anyway, Zed had him stuck in the corner, and y'all know the rules. Never get stuck in the corner, bro. So Zed, he goes for a right hook. Then he goes for another gut punch. Look at my man Luffy. He's going through it right now. You know what Zed said to that man? Fuck out of here. Zed got this man Luffy making all types of faces. And he get him with a last clean one in the stomach again. And then he got my boy sliding down slowly, and they both just tired as shit, just chilling. Look like they just chilling right now. Then Luffy was like, nah, I'm not gonna let that slide. This man kicks this man with both of his feet. Then Luffy, he walks up slowly to him. Zed, he punches him in the face, but Luffy, he eats that punch and then he punch him in the face. Then Luffy, he comes for the follow-up gut punch. Then jump back and they get another clean one in there. And bro tried to go for another one, but his legs gave out. Then Zed, he looks at him, he smiles, then bro end up just falling down. And yeah, that's the end of the fight. If you made it this far into the video, you already a W for that. But you wanna know what make you more of a W? If you follow my TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, And I may have a Discord server link down there as well. I'm not sure yet. And also thank y'all boys for 10K. We made it there by the time I upload this video.